All right, friends, we finally get to finish those guitars. So we're going to flip our blue paper over, and I've made some guitar stencils for you. You can choose an electric guitar or an acoustic guitar, and you'll get to just trace right around there, so you don't actually have to draw the guitar. If you're great at drawing a guitar and don't want to use the stencil, that's fine too. I am not great at drawing a guitar, so I'm going to trace the stencil. Take your time, making sure you get all of the parts. You're not missing anything. We're tracing it on the back so that if we mess up, it's not all over the blue side, and then we can't fix it very well. As you can see, I missed that little spot. I wasn't super careful. So I went ahead and cut it out so you didn't have to watch me cut it out. I'm going to take a black Sharpie and trace around the edge of my guitar. You don't have to trace right next to the edge, but you want to get pretty close. And you can't really see the top or the bottom of my guitar. It didn't quite fit. So I'm just going around, just giving it some extra detail by making that line around the edge. I also have pictures of a guitar to help you so that you can draw what it should look like. If you know what a guitar should look like, then you can draw that yourself, but that's not something that I have a lot of experience with, so I decided to print some pictures for those of us who might need it. So I'm drawing my details in pencil so that if I mess up, I can erase it, and if I were to start with Sharpie and mess up, then I might not do well on it. So I'm making the different parts and details to my guitar. You know, it's hard to see the pencil, but you should be able to see it a little bit. Go add a few more details. Now that I'm finished with that, I'm going to use my black Sharpie to trace and color in some of the details that I want with my black Sharpie. And then I have metallic Sharpies that you can borrow as well to add some other details. And you can kind of pick and choose what you want to be black and what you want to be metallic. And you'll probably notice that when you try to color things in with your Sharpie, sometimes when you try to color over paint that's dried with a Sharpie, it's like your Sharpie just stops working. These are brand new Sharpies, so you might just need to give them a break, or you might need to borrow a different one from me if it stops working on you. It happened to me too, but I was able to pause the video and then start it when it was ready. So I'm coloring some things in with my black Sharpie. Gonna add some metallic details. Don't forget to add your strings to this. I think the strings look really good in the metallic markers. I chose to use a purple metallic marker, but there's lots of other ones to choose from. You don't have to do purple. So we're trying to make these lines as straight as possible, but guitar strings can move. So if they're not perfectly straight, that's okay. But you'll notice I'm attaching them to the pieces at the top that help tune the guitar. And that's all you have to do.